Hey guys, this is Dimitri with Joe's Gaming and Electronics, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to do a screen replacement on your MacBook Pro model A2141. Any tools that you see me using to do this repair, we do have them available on our website. The link will be down in the description below if you choose to do this repair on your own. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and remove the back cover, and we're going to do that by using a P5 bit. Once we removed all the screws from the back cover, we're going to go ahead and take a metal pry tool and just a plastic clip, and we're going to go ahead and just lightly pry up the back end just a little bit so that we could get this plastic clip in or pick. Once you do that, go ahead and just slide it around and you will hear the case pop up. Once both sides are popped up, go ahead and lift this side up and you should hear the center unclip like so. And then you want to take this and pull it towards yourself to slide it out from the hinges. Once we've removed the back cover, go ahead, set that aside. Set that aside. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and unplug this ribbon. I like to use a flathead screwdriver to help undo the clips for the ribbons. Go ahead and just pull it out. And we're going to use a T5 screwdriver to remove the screw from this flex ribbon. And we're just going to go ahead and lightly pull this ribbon up so that it's not touching the motherboard. And then go ahead, open your MacBook and and hold the power button for 5 seconds to drain any remaining power before replacing the screen. As you can see, there is a crack right there, so we're going to go ahead and fix that. Once we've unplugged it and drained the remaining of the power, we're going to go ahead and undo the Wi-Fi antenna connectors. Using the flathead, just go underneath and pry it up lightly. Once that is done, go ahead and use your T5 screwdriver to remove the screw that holds the Wi-Fi antenna to the motherboard. Once we've got that done, we're going to go ahead and proceed with removing all these screws. And for these ones, I'm going to be using I believe it's the T3 bit. Once you remove the first clip, go ahead and remove this little screw right here as well. That one I believe is a P2. As well as all of these. These should all be P2 screws as well. So we're going to go ahead and just work our way down and remove all the screws. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead, switch back to our T3 screw, remove this clip at the hinge. Go ahead, pop this up and pull it out. Set it right there, and you can go ahead and start removing all of these screws within this area and these components. We'll go ahead and remove these two screws as well. And go ahead and pull this little bracket off. All right, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and proceed with removing these last 4 screws that we have using a T5. Perfect. Once we got all the screws out, next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and unplug this ribbon connector using a flathead. You could use a spudger, a plastic one. Once we've done that, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pull up this Wi-Fi antenna and remove it, get it out of the way.
Did you know you can buy this part and a bunch of others on our website, joesge.com? Whether you need a Wi-Fi antenna, a new screen, fans, or a case, we've got you covered. Plus, you can also pick up all the tools used in the video that you need for your DIY repairs. Okay, back to the video.
The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove these screws that hold down the speaker. Once all the screws are out, we're gonna go ahead, take our MacBook, and we're gonna open it up just a little bit. You could go halfway or 3/4 of the way, it doesn't really matter. I like to do it at least halfway because it makes it a lot easier. Once you open it up, you could just simply go ahead and pop the screen up and out of there. Like so. We're gonna go ahead and grab our new screen that we're gonna be replacing on this puppy, and we're gonna go ahead and install it. When you install the screen, make sure that these ribbons are out in here and that they're not on the inside, so that when you fold the laptop shut, it doesn't bend any of the ribbons or breaks any of the connection points. So we're gonna go ahead and just pop the screen in.
Hey, this is Joe from the Sauna. If this video brought you value, please support us by buying parts, tools, refurbished electronics, or sending your device in for repairs so we can keep offering you free repair tutorials. Back to the video.
It's a lot easier if you have this down on a surface, but I'm just trying to make sure that I could get the camera angle on it. Perfect. Once it looks like we've got it in, go ahead and just take a screw and put it in on each side just to fasten the screen down. Once you got a screw in on each side, go ahead, fold the laptop shut and make sure that this isn't pinched in underneath, and make sure that all the ribbons are sticking out perfectly. It looks like they are. Go ahead and open up your MacBook to inspect to make sure that there are no ribbons that are sticking on the inside of the screen. Once we've done that, go ahead and just finish installing all the screws that you originally removed to pull the screen off. Once we've done that, so that we don't forget, we're gonna go ahead and install the screw for this ribbon. And I believe it was the T2. For the Wi-Fi antenna, essentially you're just feeding the wires through this little opening right here. Go ahead and use a flathead or tweezers to kind of assist the wires. Once we've done that, go ahead and install the Wi-Fi antenna screw. And we're gonna go ahead and plug in the antenna just so that once you're almost done assembling that you don't forget. We're gonna go ahead and get it out of the way. You just line these up on their connection points and you just push them down. Now we're gonna go ahead and assemble the rest by installing the screws. So since we got the T2 bit on, we're gonna go ahead and install all these screws right here. Once all the T2 bits are installed and fastened to the Wi-Fi antenna, we're gonna go ahead and pop in our T3 bit, and we're gonna go ahead and install these corner tabs. Go ahead and do the other side as well. Perfect. And now the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and assemble this section of the MacBook to ensure that our screen install is going perfectly well. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab these longer screws that we pulled out. We're gonna go ahead and readjust the flex ribbon that's on springs. We're gonna go ahead and line it up, push it down into its place, and go ahead and fasten it down with the screws. Once we've done that side, we're gonna go ahead and do the same on this end. Go ahead, flip it inside out. So you want it like this. You want to be able to see the springs, and go ahead and just push it down until it lays flat and flush. And we're going to go ahead and fasten it with these screws. Once you get the first screw in, the second screw is pretty easy. Once that is done, go ahead and push this down, and we're going to go ahead and use our T5 screws and fasten this little board with the flex ribbons down to the casing. Once that is complete, go ahead and plug this ribbon in by simply just lining it up on the connection point and slightly press down. You'll feel it clip in. Then we're gonna go ahead and install this bracket back over the wire holder. Once we've done that, go ahead and install the last two remaining brackets. Once we've done that, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab our T5 with the bigger screw, and we're gonna go ahead and push this ribbon down so that it's touching the motherboard. We're gonna go ahead and fasten it with the screw. Once we've done that, the next thing that you're gonna wanna do is plug this flex ribbon back in. And make sure that you push down on the fastener clip at the end. Once that is done, go ahead and install this cover piece back on like so. And we're gonna take the back cover, lay it down flat. You're gonna wanna make sure that these ridges are lined up right here. And you're just gonna pretty much slide it right in. As you can see, I have it on, but it's sticking out right here, and there's a gap here. You're gonna wanna make sure that it's flush and even on both sides. Once you got it installed and it's flush on both sides, make sure that it's pushed all the way in. Once you confirm that, go ahead and push down on the middle. You should hear it clip in, and on the sides as well. Once that is done, the last step that you have left is to install the screws for the back casing. We're gonna go ahead and use the P5 bit for that. Now, all you gotta do is screw away. Once you've done that, you have completed the task, and that is how you replace the screen on your MacBook Pro model A2141.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you guys love what we do, please support us. You guys can click on the links that we have on the end screen. You guys can buy parts, sales, or service so we can continue to make great videos for you guys for many more years. Thank you.